Adam Snyder here with the Homemade Entrepreneur. So today I want to show you how to make $2,000 per month from Instagram. Really, it's just more posts equals more profit. So let's jump into it right now. First thing you need to understand, posts equal profit. If you post extremely unique content, you're going to see more profit. More people will follow your page. More people will like your content. And when more people like your content, more people will end up seeing it, which is very important. One thing I highly recommend is you post often. That's between 7 to 10 times per day. From the studies that have been done on Instagram on the popular accounts, they say that most people are posting anywhere between 7 to 12 times per day. But starting out, 7 to 10 times is the ideal range, and really 7 times is about where you want to be in the very beginning until you get 1,000 to 2,000 people following you. Another thing, videos are more popular than pictures. Okay, and I'm gonna get into that in a little bit and talk about which one's better. So just bear with me on that one. And one thing is to show your personality or your face. People like it when they can put a face to the account. If you are always hiding behind the camera, you are never seen. It's not that you're not gonna be a big page, you won't get sales, but you will have a tougher time actually relating to your audience, to the people looking at your content. So show some type of personality, whether it's through a video, your voice, your face, whatever it is, and just be different. Being different is a big thing that can get you very far. Okay, so the picture on the left of the gun with the bullets, the bag, the scope, all that stuff, the knife in the corner, that picture ended up getting more likes by about 6 times than that picture on the right. Now granted, the picture on the left is an actual gun. The picture on the right it looks to me like it's a fake gun. So those are not from accounts that I own, but those are pictures that I pulled from an account. And yeah, the picture on the left was quite a bit better than the one on the right, and definitely got a lot more comments as well. So how do you end up making money? So this is my account. It's not a very, I don't do a whole lot on this account, but there it is. So I don't actually make any money from my Homemade Entrepreneur internet or Instagram account. And the reason is because I don't post things to sell. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to build a following. So as far as how I make money on Instagram, it's actually on a bunch of other accounts. I actually have 4 other accounts that I use for private label products, things I sell on Amazon, and I'm gonna get to that in just a second. But as you can see right there in the middle, that where it says www.youtube.com user millionaires quest, that is a clickable link, and it's in the bio. You can only put a clickable link in your bio. You can't put it in the comments. You can't. So the only place someone can click a link and go from Instagram to a website is in your bio. That is where I recommend you actually link to a website. Okay, I link it to my YouTube channel, which you're watching my YouTube channel right now, or a video that's from my YouTube channel. So that's where people are going when they click on my link inside my bio. Now, let's say I actually wanted to sell something. I would link to an Amazon. I'd link to Amazon from my website. Now, the reason I would put my website in the bio is to get people to actually go see my content on my site. So right here, you're seeing, this is not my site. This is just somebody's site. They're selling scopes. And if you click this where it says check price, that actually takes you to the Amazon page where they can see that exact item. Now I think that item was right around $149 or something like that. So if they end up buying it, you would receive the commission for it. But let's say it's more of a cheaper item. Okay, so, and you don't have to link to Amazon. You could have a website, and you need a website to make this work. Or in my opinion, it works a whole lot better if you have a website. But what you do is you link from your Instagram account. So from here, you link over to a website which has links to Amazon. And if they click on that link, let's say it takes them to Amazon, and now you're letting Amazon make the sale. So let's say they bought this item for $13.29, or maybe this one for $23.85, or maybe they don't even buy one of these. Maybe they buy something completely different. When you are the one that provided the link to Amazon, Amazon actually gives them 24 hours, and if they buy anything within those 24 hours, you get credited with the sale. So let's say they don't even buy one of those items, and let's say they buy a TV, or maybe a new table or something, or a mattress, whatever it is, a cell phone, it doesn't matter, or an ebook, whatever it is they buy within 24 hours, you get credited with the sale. You get credited with their entire purchase. Okay, let's move on. So how much can you make? And I'm sorry if I'm going a little fast, but there's quite a bit of content. I'm not going to be able to teach you everything about making money with Instagram, but I'm hopefully going to be able to teach you the basics of it, and really how you can do it, how you can go about it, and a few tips along the way to really get you started. If you have more questions than that, please put those in the comment section below. So how much can I make? That all depends. Let's say you only sell, or you only get 5 people to buy something, or they only buy 5 items. You would make 4%. So if you sold 5 items and it came up to $100 in sales, you would make 4% of that. You would get $4. That is not going to make you rich. Let's say you sell 10 items, and that gets you to $1,000 at 6% commission. And this is on general products, so electronics I believe is like 4%. But let's say you sell 10 items, and that's $1,000, so $100 a piece. You get 6%, so you would make $60 on that, on all those sales. Not bad, right? Okay, now let's break it down. Okay, so what if, and so let's go back to our example right here, $13.29. So at $13.29 per sale, and you get credited with the entire sale. So let's say there was 30 sales a month. That is 1 sale a day. If you have 30 sales, and we're going back to this sliding scale, 6%, 30 is 6%. So if you have 30 sales, 30 times 13.29 is $398.70 in sales. But as far as commission, it is only $23.92. Not bad for an item that only costs $13.29. You're only getting 30 sales. Okay, so the way I broke this down is 1 sale a day, 5 sales a day, 25 sales a day. Okay, 25 sales a day is actually, and that's 25 products sold per day is what the average is. That is actually not very difficult to achieve. It's actually something that can happen very quickly, and especially during the holiday season, or whenever there's a big rush in buyers. Could be, back to school, could be graduations, it could be, springtime, whatever it is. There's so many reasons why people buy stuff, but the sales do go up and down throughout the entire year. So 150 sales at 7%. The sales are $1,993.50, or the commissions are $139.54. Getting a little bit better. Now at 750 sales at 8%, you're getting the sales, and this is at the 13.29 per sale, sales of $9,967.50. But the commission on that at 8% is only $797.04, or 40 cents. Now, this is from Instagram. Now, let's see, what if we increase our price per sale? So instead of promoting this product, maybe we're promoting something a little bit better like that. Okay, let's talk about those numbers. So at $25.71 per sale, that is roughly what my commissions were, or what my sales were for the month of November. Now, December, I'm pretty much just throwing that out. I'm not even going to talk about that because my sales for December were completely, we're not even close to what my sales in November were because of the holiday sales, because everyone, flooding to Amazon to buy stuff. So my sales were about 5 times the amount. So that's not a typical month, so I'm not going to talk about that. But typical month, and I've been doing this for about 4 to 5 months. It's like right in between there. So, the strategies I'm going to talk about, they do work. And it's nothing that I've been doing since, 2014 or something. It's not like it's been going on that long. So these are recent strategies that I've been using. So at 2571, you're looking at 30 sales at 6%. Your sales are $771.30 or $76.27 in commission. 150 sales would be 7%. Sales would be $3,856.50, which would be $269.95 in commission. At 750 sales, it would be 8%. So you'd have sales of $19,282.50, which would be $1,542.60. Not too bad. So this business is very easy to scale. And when I say very easy to scale, it's pretty simple. The way you can scale it is you add more Instagram accounts, okay? Obviously, which would increase your followers, okay? Another way you can make it easy to scale is you direct message your new followers. And there's apps that you can use for that. But you're going to direct message your new followers because they're following you for a reason. If you're talking about guns, gun parts, maybe you need to put a link to your website inside that direct message. Okay? You need to let them know they need to go to this website because this has, this great deal, maybe giving them some type of reason to go there, some incentive. Maybe you're going to give them a free ebook to go to your website. Great. Maybe they're going to go over there and get that. And then they're going to see all this other stuff. They're going to click through and maybe go to Amazon, buy something. So that's one way you can scale because now you're direct messaging all your new followers. So they know you have decent content because obviously they're following you for a reason. And now you're sending them to your website. So you're just setting yourself up for future success. Another thing is if you make your website better, perfect the websites that you're sending people to. If you make them better, you will get more conversions. People will click on the links. They will go to Amazon. Amazon has a very good conversion rate. Okay. Another thing you can do on your website, add an email capture. And one way you can do that is if you send somebody to your site to download a free ebook, don't just stick the ebook on or don't just stick the content on your site. Make them download it. Make them, sign up through email. Put their name and email address in to a form. They sign up. You get their email address. Now you can email them multiple times to remind them, there's a sale on Amazon or there's this or that. And you can actually make money through email marketing. And with that, I'd recommend you email them 2 times per month. With Instagram followers, they don't want to be emailed every single day. This could be a new person that has just recently found you. So email them 2 times a month for the first month or 2. And then after that, you can kind of see how things go. And then also increase the sales price like I showed you. It's a big difference for the amount of sales. The sales are the same, but $13.29 to almost double that. $25.71. If you sold 150 items, you're getting $139. But here you're getting $269. Not bad, right? And another thing is you can promote your own products. So the reason I even started, I didn't start promoting on Instagram because I wanted to get the affiliate commissions. The reason I was using Instagram is to promote my own products. So if you've been following me here on my YouTube channel, I do a lot of private label. I sell my own physical products that I import from China and I sell them on Amazon. So what I do is I promote my own product, so I get the affiliate commission if they do buy that, plus anything else they'd buy, and I get the sales revenue from the product that I sold. So that's an easy way to scale, is you're actually getting the commission for as an affiliate, but you're also getting the sale because you're promoting your own product, getting it sold. Okay, so more accounts equals more posts equals more profit. So how can you manage that? Well, it's very simple. You outsource. Let's talk about outsourcing. So tips on outsourcing. First off, don't use Fiverr because you're going to get the same. And if any of you are out there that are watching this and you are a Fiverr creator, you do those gigs and all that stuff, I'm not knocking any of you. All I'm saying is, a lot of times whenever I'd hire somebody on Fiverr, I get the same generic stuff that is already on Instagram, and I don't want that. I want to be unique. So I hire somebody with experience. Most times I get these people off of forums. I like Digital Point. I like marketing forums. Warrior Forum is another great one. There's so many different forums out there, and you can find some highly skilled people that are just, they have some time on their hands, and they can really get you going. Now, I don't give away control because Instagram is, and as far as I know, and I've been doing this for a little while, Instagram is one of those the accounts that you cannot add additional admins. It's not like Facebook. So I can't add another admin and give them partial control over my account. If I give them my email address and my login information, they have full control. They could shut it down if they want to. So what I do is I like to pay for results and not work performed. So let's say I hire somebody and I say, this is what I'm gonna pay you. You need to have X amount of followers by within 30 days, X amount in 60 days, X amount in 90 days, whatever it is, and you're gonna get paid based on what is there. That's one thing I like to do, but you gotta be very trusting, because if you were to give them any payment after 30 days, 60 days, and you don't actually get control of the account and change all the password, then they could actually just run away with it and you're just out the money. Or you can pay for the content and not the services. This is what I like to do, is I pay somebody to actually create unique pictures, unique photos. They add some text, they do all that stuff. It's very cheap. It takes very little time. It's something I could easily do myself. I just don't like to do it. I'm not that creative. So hire somebody that is. Like I said before, you can go to Warrior Forum. I like going to Digital Point, but there's other sites out there. You can go to Odesk and Upwork. Those are very good as well for getting content, but they're a little more pricey compared to forums. Or you can go right to Craigslist and find people there. I like to go to the Philippines, and I like to use Craigslist India, because you can pay somebody over in India, and their rate, they typically make about $300 or $360 a year. Okay, so they will work for pretty much nothing. Now, I don't like to take advantage of somebody, even though their rate's just completely different. I like to pay them based on the work that they do. So that's up to you how you want to pay them, but that's just my philosophy. I was gonna pay somebody anyway, so I might get a little bit of a discount, but at the same time they're getting paid very well. And another tip is to buy an already established Instagram account. Most people don't realize you can do this. Yes, you can. You can buy an already established Instagram account, and they will just transfer over all the control, transfer over everything to you. All they need to do to transfer it is give you the login information. You go in, you change the password, and you're good to go. Everything's swapped. The reason I recommend doing that is because instead of starting from 0, you can start from 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, whatever it is. And even though you will lose a lot of those followers, because maybe you're buying, let's say you're going to go into talking about guns. Let's say they built their account based on, fitness and motivation. You're going to lose a lot of those followers. You're not going to lose all of them, but from my experience, you'll lose about 40 to 50%. 50% is pretty high, but it's right about 40% of the followers you normally lose over the next 30 to 60 days. And as far as, buying accounts, I've only bought one, and it did fairly well. It held on. The retention for a lot of those, the followers, was fairly good, but it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. So, just watch out for that. There are ups and downs to buying an already established Instagram account. So when and how to post. Like I said, post 7 to 10 times per day. It's up to you how much you want to post. You can do it once or twice if you want to, but your growth is going to be very slow. I'd recommend posting between 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. local time. Now, your local time and my local time and the next person that watches this video, their local time, it could be completely different. The reason I have such a large span in there is because you want to target different people. You want to target people on the East Coast, the West Coast, people over in Australia, people from Russia, people from, India, wherever. You want to target as many people as possible. The best way to do that is to post more often throughout the entire, day. Obviously, you're not going to post every, let's say you did it every, there's 24 hours in a day. Let's say you did 8 posts. You're not going to post every 3 hours because you're not going to wake up and post. Okay. Now, there are things that can do reminders. And as far as I know, Instagram does not do automated posting. Or actually, there's one software I think that does automated, but it's pretty much all you do it, you set up all that. So that's where outsourcing can come in handy. If anybody know, and so I'm not some big guru on Instagram, I don't know all this stuff, but if there is a software out there that you know of that does automated posting throughout at any time throughout the day, that doesn't require you to actually click post, because that is the one thing most of them do, is they set it up, they give you a notification, time to post, you click the button, it posts. So if there's something that is fully automated, let me know in the comment section below, because not only for me, because I know a lot of people would love that if there is something, but I don't think there is. Anyway, use different tags in each post. This is very hard. You want to go for the popular tags, but you also want to go for different tags to reach different people. What I like to do is I do 5 tags in the caption and I do 20 tags in the comment. So what I do is at the end of my caption, I will do 5 shorter tags that tie in to the image or the video, and then I will post it, and then I'll actually comment on my own picture, and I'll add 20 tags, just 20 tags. That's it. Do hashtag whatever, and have 20 of them inside the comment. You can have 30 tags max on Instagram, but I like to leave 5 tags left over for people that are actually commenting. Maybe they have a tag they want to add, so I let them put in 5 more. Another thing, I like to break down my pictures and videos. I like to do between 5 and 6 pictures and 2 to 4 videos. I'm always, so I don't want to say always, but probably in the last 60 days, I probably missed, maybe 20 posts. So I haven't got to my 7 posts for that day, and it's probably happened maybe 20 times. So it's not half, but I don't do it every single day. Sundays I usually take a little bit of time off. So it just varies. So between 5 and 6 pictures and 2 to 4 videos per day. Another thing, respond to comments. The reason I recommend you respond to comments is because the person that made the comment, you want to actually interact, because the more interaction that you can do, the more that they're going to follow you. Again, this is social media. We want to be social with the people that are following us. Another thing, have followers tag their friends. This is something that I've been experimenting with a lot lately. I like to be very creative. So I'll put up a picture. So one of the things that I sell, they're like cooking accessories. So one thing I recommend, or I do, and I recommend for you as well, is to, put up the picture. Let's say mine was of a spatula or a knife or something. So I would actually say in the caption, tag your one friend that doesn't know how to use this knife. And I'd probably get, 15, 20 people tag their friends, and then their friends would be notified that they were tagged in something, and so that just increases your exposure. So that's a great thing to do. It will increase your following. It'll kind of spread the word about you, and it's something that the people that are following you are tagging their own friends, so it's not like you're spamming them. You're just asking, tag a friend that would go on vacation to this spot, or tag a friend that can't lift this much weight, or tag a friend that doesn't know how to use this gun, or something like that. Just be creative. I know I'm not the most creative person in the world, but even I can do it, so it's not that difficult. Okay, so that is about it. The main thing is be consistent. With Instagram, it does take time. I don't know of any account, unless you're a celebrity, that you can go from 0 to 100,000 or 1 million within a day or a week. It usually takes time. So just be consistent, be patient, and it will happen. Now, I'm not saying you're going to make $2,000 on month one. In November, I made about $2,800. Now, the reason I'm saying you can easily make $2,000 a month is because most people aren't going to create multiple accounts. If you are watching this, chances are you're going to create one account. You're going to start with that, slowly build it up, which I highly recommend. It does take a little bit of time, and social media is one of those things that it can consume your life if you let it. So create one account, get it, establish it, get it to the point where you can actually, post, here and there throughout the day, maybe not 7 to 10 times a day, get it to, 4 to 5, and that will be good enough. You'll make great money. Like I said, I made a decent amount of money in November, made quite a bit in December. Obviously, like I said, about 5 times the amount of sales, so you can do the math. But it's one of those things that if you can make that kind of money, and all you're doing is posting from your phone. You can do that, when you're sitting in an airport, when you're sitting on the beach. If your phone's waterproof, you can be lounging in the pool. You could be in the shower doing a post. You can do it anywhere in the world as long as you have an internet connection. So just know, as long as you're consistent, you're going to make some money. So if you guys have any questions on how to make money from Instagram, if you want some more tips, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and I'll try to do a follow-up video on it. I'm not going to give away all my secrets to make money on Instagram, but at the same time, Instagram is not that hard. Chances are a lot of you guys watching this, you guys probably know a little bit more about Instagram than I do. All I know is that I was able to figure out a way to actually make money from their site. That's it. Like I said, I'm not an Instagram guru. I don't make hundreds of $1,000s a month from Instagram. There are people that do. I'm just not one of them. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you do so today by clicking the button, and I'll see you guys on the next video.